Hello. I have a microphone. Oh my. Microphone engage. All right. Good afternoon. Hello and welcome to the stream. My name is System. We're gonna have some fun today. I'm doing some things, but right now I'm just unclogging this, and I've got it to a point where it's relatively easy. Um, I've went through a lot of iterations trying to get this to work, and I think it might just not work in its current construction. So I don't know. Sophie had built these reagent rituals a while back, and there's like three that don't work. It's Crystallis, Potentia sometimes, and occasionally there's like one other one. I don't remember which one that is, but I'm wondering if it's because this one has so many repeated ingredients. So what I did, what I did is I did the rename trick for this to see if that would fix this particular issue. But no, this has bigger issues than just not being able to not being able to stock itself correctly. It also doesn't empty itself, as you can see. So, um, I don't know how to diagnose this any further. Is this a? How many? That's 32. Oh, this is maxed on channels. I wonder if it's a channel issue. Hold on. Online, okay, and online. Okay, whatever. Oh, is that the right ones? Probably not. It's this one. Online. Online, yeah. Yeah, I was looking at the right one. Anyway, yeah, this just doesn't work, so I'm just pushing some through by hand. I'm kind of disappointed in Magic in general because I did a lot in the last few days. I got us. Ooh, look at the Thaumametric Essentia Cell. Infinite Essentia for 63 Essentia types. So there is 69 in GTNH. I know 6 are not used or not used that much. But I'm thinking about making a second one of these just for those extra 6 because there are some things that I want to play around with. Very specifically, if you ever want to get an ethereal familiar, most of the familiars want most of the aspects that you don't use that often. So yeah, so this is really cool. This thaumametric essentia cell essentially replaces any kind of alchemical furnace, any kind of. I ripped out the essentia drainers. If anybody remembers, we had a line of alvearies here. Doing the essentia drainer setup. I don't know. I set that up in like EV, something like that. It's been a long time, but yeah, a long time coming to rip it out. We're getting close to end game. Yeah, one step at a time. That's really nice. Speaking of getting close to end game, look, yeah, your boy's got some new armor. Yeah, yeah. So I am actually rocking the Infinity set. Oh, that was a pain. Oh, that was a pain. Mostly the pain was I had to program in stuff like this and this, which is not a big deal. I already programmed in the iCore stuff. Uh, the Draconic needs the Wyvern. Uh, all of that is extreme crafting. I did all of this by hand. All of the extreme crafting steps to get infinity armor are still by hand on this server at this moment. So I was planning on making a set for HJM and Sophie, but holy god, it was a lot of work, and I got some other projects that I want to finish up today. I might still make them some, but yeah, I've got some other projects that I want to work on. But yeah, the thing that tripped me up a while back, that I didn't get started, was I just didn't want to do the ritual of binding. It's been a while since I did magic, and I was just like, I don't feel like messing with it. Blah 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 blah. Well, I finally sat down, like, I'm going to mess with all of the magic all at once, and so that's kind of what I did. Like I said, I got the infinity. I got the thaumametric cell. I got the which basically, the cell also solved another problem of we need void metal like crazy right this second, because I'm trying to print out awakened draconium coils for my draconic crafting fusion setup that I'm building, so that I can print out dragon blood faster, so that I can print out more compact fives for the compact fusion area that I'm building. Whew, I'm surprised I said all that correctly. I am, you guys, I might actually be a pro streamer after all. Hold on, let's show this off real quick. Because part of this is awesome, and part of this is gonna get scrapped. So I think all these little Mark Fives are probably gonna get scrapped. We only need a couple of them, and in fact, I ripped out the one that was making helium plasma, and I'm just watching to see what our levels are at. And so we haven't made helium plasma in 2 days, and we've lost 2 billion millibuckets used. I shouldn't say lost, we used 2 million millibuckets. So I think that's a good gauge, that I'm going to be able to fully finish my fusion redesign before I have to turn helium plasma back on. And by then, that might just be like a level maintainer type thing. So I was really fighting with with fusion coils for the last week, because I wanted to do a bunch of different things with these, that, like, one by one, I just realized it didn't work. So stamped down and defeated, I finally just did it like this, and ran a giant fat backbone of laser power, 65k UIV, to run these. Now, each of these are only a 16 amp UEV, so each of these four, you can think like the 4 quadrants of power, only need 2 of these dynamos, but I'm putting 3 on each one, just for because I over engineer everything. But hypothetically speaking, this I'm trying to make this a tileable thing. So hopefully I can, I'm gonna end up wiring this third one by hand as well. I could probably copy paste the wiring, but I'm gonna do it by hand. But yeah, after this third one, I think I'm gonna have it so that all I'm gonna do is, we've done this for a few other things where you just make like a piece of paper with a fake crafting recipe, and it dumps all of the pieces into a chest. The chest still exists. It is, right. The chest, does it exist still? Yeah, it's right here. Yeah. Yeah, this is our craft it yourself chest. um I might make it so that it prints out the requisite laser hatches, a the stuff for the active transformer and all the infinity wire and all that stuff, and just throw it in one chest so that I can um get it all in my inventory and copy paste it. Technically it doesn't need to be in the inventory, but I don't know how any other way to do a fake recipe. If I remember correctly, a fake recipe has to output to a chest, but I'm not really that good with that part of it. I'm getting a lot better with applied energistics. Any run that I do moving forward is going to be way better on applied energistics than I was in the past. But that's not saying much, but it is saying a lot. Yeah. Your boy's system on his solo run, again, the solo run that I started just before I started doing these public runs again. I made an entire plat line in IV 100% off of AE. It's entirely conduits. So that's where I was at before I started doing before I jumped on Vanguard and then Minions. Let's get back to Magic because I want to finish this Crystallis chore. I just wanted to show off my rings. We've got 3 compact 5s. 2 of them are up and running and fully functional. The third one is going to get wired up today. I just need to finish it. Figured I'd do it on stream. And we'll start printing a 4th one here pretty soon. But the very next thing that I'm printing out is my Dragon Blood setup. Or not Dragon Blood, my Draconic Fusion setup. I'm building a ton of those because I am sick to death of waiting for Dragon Blood. It is the slowest thing that we've got in the base right now, and that is including plasma production. Even like everything all together, Dragon Blood is the slowest thing in the base right now. So the nail that sticks up gets hammered down, basically. So yeah, this is what we're working with right now. We've got one Draconic Crafter on tier 4, which is the Awakened Draconium, and I just upgraded it about a week ago to doing dual UIV. I might actually put like 2 more UIV on there just to get us through until we build this array. But yeah, array incoming. Everything is going to be an array at this point in the game. We're in UIV, probably mid UIV at this point. We're just before getting the pseudo stable black hole up and running, so probably early to mid UIV. Yeah. I've built most of the structure for these. Namze, what's up? What's up, my dude? Yeah, we miss you, my guy. You gotta come on. You gotta come on and craft something. Yeah, this again, this is the Minions run. Namzi was on the Minions run up until, I don't know, you wandered away when we hit like IV, I think. LUV, something like that. I don't know. Sophie is away at university for the moment, but we've got you can see her HGM made her welcome back present. A full-size neutronium tank filled with vodka. Left his EPM, yeah, because one day you actually logged on and gave me your terminal. This is actually yours, the one that you gave me because I lost mine or whatever. I think that might have been my last death or something. I don't remember exactly. But anyway, it's going to good use. It's going to good use, my guy. But yeah, we're gonna make an array of the Drac crafters, and so I fixed void metal by getting infinite essentia from the thaumametric cell yesterday. So this gets us an infinite slow drip of void metal, which gets us the awakened coils faster, which will get us the dragon blood faster, which will get us compact 5s faster. Woo. So that's kind of where I'm at on that string. we're doing all right. We're getting close to some end game things. Again, we're on UIV. We're getting set up for end game things. We're right there. Sophie, actually, I don't know if you've even seen this, Namzi. I think you have, but I don't know for sure. Sophie is making a new base for us to go to, but again, she's been busy at university, so we're not bothering Sophie about how bad we miss her and so on and so forth. But yeah, look at this. Yeah, look at the decorator on the elevator. Oh yeah, yeah. Most of old PDEM has not been upgraded at all. Like we're just glomming on. We really haven't upgraded anything. We're just if it's getting upgraded, it's usually getting replaced. So, but yeah, look at this. This is neat. This is really cool. This is where the God Forge is going to be. We do plan on moving out here for real. When we build the God Forge, this will be the original location that we build the God Forge, apparently. But Sophie isn't here, so this is not her house, her rules. I'm gonna build it right in the middle of old PDEM until she gets back. ah, because I don't feel like we need to get this boyo right here on the wireless network. Are you on? You're on. But you're not on wireless. Yeah, this is old. Yeah, this is old tech. Yeah, yeah. Sophie, come fix your tech. Yeah, it's already old. Get this garbage out of here. Oh, I didn't mean to hit that one. Dang it. Circuit view. So this is what we look like right now. NAC line, NAC fuel, nano forges. This is magic. These are an advanced assembly line array, space elevators, the DTPFs. Oh, I think you've probably have seen the DTPFs, Namzi, but yeah, biblically accurate DTPFs, courtesy of our friend and compatriot HJM. Ah, good times. um, let's see. Yeah, I'm kind of sad because when we update to 2.8, there is a new version of NanoForge, and the new NanoForge is a completely different structure. So I'm gonna have to rip out these 10 nanos, and I think this is gonna be big enough to fit 4 of the new ones. So I might have to modify this platform ever so slightly, but I think I can fit 4 of the tier 4 Nano Forge on there. It sucks because I didn't realize that there was going to be an upgrade until I built these, and yeah, I would have maybe rethought the process a little bit differently if I knew that there was going to be a tier 4 at that time. Anyway, let's see. This is old or proc or old. Yeah, yep. Blade. See, another slacker. Hello, Blade. Hello, Blade. Hello, Blade, who played for 2 hours on Minions. Hello, Blade. What's up, my dude? Yeah, we got compact 5s. Look at what we're doing here. Yeah. Come say hi. Come say hi, my guy. I know Blade is in like what you're in all sorts of you're in all sorts of stuff. You are doing oh crap. You're doing the thing with I can't think of the name of it, honestly. The one that you're doing with Finn and Cat, right? Yeah, Gata. Man, I can't believe I couldn't remember the name, man. I had a couple other names on the tip of my tongue. I was like, that's definitely not it. All the add-ons, thank you. That's what I was trying to think of. All the add-ons. God dang. Um but yeah, here DTPS again, biblically accurate DTPF array. uh Bees hasn't changed. Flatline doesn't even run anymore. We have all the waters naturally. Let's see. Yeah, this is the array of advanced assembly lines that I built. 38 of them run just fine, and these two over here on the end like to hang up a lot, and I have no idea why. I don't have no idea why, and it's very annoying. So I'm gonna, I don't know, maybe rip those two out and repaste a couple. I don't even know. I have no idea, honestly. No. No, get this. So this is actually, these are the original pieces that I Horsham made back in the day in like EV. Uh yeah, I granted Sophie built this setup out here in the PDEM, but yeah, that was I Horsham's kind of last gift to the server, and we still use this to this day. In fact, I've put a little bit of a let's see uh, uh, uh Ghetto Fabulous launch station here, where we got like I got mission control over here, where I use this to pop the thing out, and then I use this to summon the meteor. That could easily be automated, but it's much more satisfying to press buttons. I think that's what, neodymium at the moment. We were short on neodymium for some stupid reason last night, and I'm like, I am not waiting a whole nother day to craft whatever I was doing because we were short like 9,000 neodymium, so I just spammed like 10 of these in a row. Before that it was not tantalum, but not tantalum. Oh, tartarite. Tartarite is the one that we're actually short on right now. I'm gonna have to fix that. And if I remember right, that was on. Or did I already fix that? That was on Seth, right? I dug around on Seth. Yeah, that was the Seth run. Yeah. Fair warning to anybody upgrading from 7.4 to 8.x. Void miners change their shape, so we're still in the 7.4, so we don't have to worry about it just yet. But every void miner that we've got anywhere in the galaxy is going to have to get rebuilt as soon as we update. But the one of the neat things, and I didn't know about this until I built it and read it in the book, that if you build a full size space elevator with at least Mark III motors, you can use this to go to tier 9 planets. You can actually like go in here, and actually reach any of this stuff like here, like Sekhmet. Come on. Like, see, like if I wanted to go to Seth, wow. Yeah, it's a super neat trick, and it that'll unlock for you at like UEV or maybe like or late UHV, depending on how where you get your Mark III motors. I think they were rebalanced in 2.8, or some of the things in space construction were rebalanced. I know like crafting buffers and proxies were rebalanced. I don't remember about any other changes specifically, but yeah. Yep. Seth. Very, very annoying place because um yeah, it's just packed ice all the way down. Anyway, let's go home. So we have other things on the wish list and build list. Um, and also HJM has some stuff on his list too. Not too sure about what Sophie's planning on doing when she gets back because again, she's swamped at university, and I think by the time she gets back, she's probably gonna want to jump into some more creative building to work the God Forge into the new base aesthetic. So I'm not putting anything on her plate, but uh, I know I want to rebuild some of Magic. I'm also slowly but surely putting in gear for these arcane assemblers. So I'm actually making an iCore set for each of the 8 arcane assemblers. Um, just in game flexy things. It is what it is. Um, I'll make an Infinity set once we got those on auto. Just end game flexy things at the end game. Ah, yeah. Like Namzi mentioned before, not much has changed about the about Mother Brain here. Um, the two halves of the transport network don't talk to each other. And I don't know if that's by design or not. And I'm not going to cross link them because I don't want anything to mess up. But hypothetically speaking, if I want to use this corner of the cube, I have to use this transport network exclusively. So um, um, it's not a big deal, but when I'm going to wire things up, I have to be very careful about uh where I find cube space for the P2P and all that other goodies stuff. um I'm not that great at applied energistics, but playing on minions by choice and by force has made me much better at applied energistics. ah uh I wouldn't have gotten anywhere without learning some of these silly basics that have eluded me for so long. And I know that my wiring could look a little different, so uh, don't mind that. But you can see, like, um, when I go to figure out where my next P2P is coming from, I have to run this back, and I'm like, all right, so this is this white network, so I'm on a wire, and I need to run this back to the origin, making sure that I have enough the channels on this cable, and it's just it sucks. So I might actually do some wireless revamp of the applied energistic system. I just don't want to break anything. But yeah, I might put some more of this on wireless and maybe get rid of some of this white transport cable that's all like snaked all through the base. Another thing that I want to do, as you can see, we had 16 CPUs, and that wasn't enough. So I built 8 more, and even that isn't enough sometimes. If we're all crafting things and things are taking a long time to get finished, we could use a lot more than a lot more than uh 24 of these. So I think I'm gonna expand this to 32, use like a full subnet. And then I also want to make the singularity. It's called singularity crafting storage, I think. It's basically the thing I just built for magic, but for AE crafting. It's just like an infinite thing. Yeah, it's just an infinite thing. So I want to build at least one of these so that no matter what, we can run any size craft. Um, But also, with that being said, I would like to have more than one of these. This is just a giant nightmare here. The things that I don't know if we can make yet. I think we've got transcendent nanites. Pretty sure we do. This is... Oh, that's right. That's the whole... Yeah, okay. These need chaotic cores. Chaotic cores have to be made after you get the chaotic core schematic, and you have to have the large chaos fragments. You get this after you do, all of this, blah, blah. That's the whole reason I made the Infinity set. I'm going to make the sword and the pickaxe before we go. But if I can get that done today, I'll fight a Chaos Dragon on stream, like at the end of the stream. There's going to be an ad that's coming up in less than a minute. I'm kind of like Tato. I generally run my ads in a 3-minute block so people can get up, stretch, get a drink, get a snack, take care of your body, bio break, whatever you gotta do. Get me a snack while you're up. I don't have anything here, and it snowed outside, so I'm not going anywhere. So yeah, any snacks can be forwarded through my Twitch account. Thank you. I want a bag of M&Ms, please. And there's 4 inches of snow on the ground, so I am definitely not going. After the ad, I'm gonna get started on the Sword of the Cosmos. Big news. Big things. I think I am gonna idle here for just a second. Get a drink. Yeah, while the ads are up, I'm not gonna do too much. When the ad's done, I don't know if Namzi and Blade are still hanging out, but I might show off the statistics and show off some things. I did show off the statistics in the previous stream, but I might show them off again. There was 20 of us when we started Minions, and now there's only 3. Technically, right now there's only 2. And even HJM hasn't logged in on a week. Logged in a week. Oof. Oh, hello. This is a drone center. You can go away. Hold on. Why are you? Why are you? Okay, so 0 channels. We're just gonna bust this. Okay. And that just means there's going to be another one over here that's not linked, and we'll get rid of the not linked stuff later. Like I said, I want to do kind of a wireless revamp of the applied energistics system. I'm just not that guy. I am not. I could probably get through it, but there would probably be some a learning curve, some growing pains, some unexpected shenanigans. I don't know if I feel like dealing with all that today. I have other things that I want to get done. Honestly, the thing that I wanted to get done today was this draconic array, but because reasons, because GTNH beat GTNH, I don't have my coils done. Big shame. fact, they're not even crafting yet. What's... Okay. If it's got 79 wyverns finished, I wish it would print off a few of the Drax. And I know the way that the AE likes to do things. It likes to print off an entire run or like an entire part of one job before it does anything else. But I do wish that it would round robin at least a little bit. Would be nice. Welcome back, everybody. So, yeah, hopefully the ads weren't too bad. Hopefully Bezos didn't shake your pockets too hard. I said I was going to take a look at the leaderboards. So, again, not naming and shaming, but we got a couple people in chat we haven't seen in a little while. Blade. Blade. This is Namzi right here. But yeah, you can see, generally speaking, it's me, HJM, and Sophie. So we're holding it down. Again, Sophie is really busy at uni, so we're not holding it against her. Minutes played. This is very deceptive. I have not played twice as much as the next person. This is very deceptive. Time actively playing, not AFK. We're gonna get back to that AFK part, as you can see. Still significantly more, but not nearly that gap. Not twice as much. Number of deaths are our boy Namzi taking the lead with 55. Now, granted, the server is in UIV now. I wouldn't be surprised if there isn't another death on this server until Stargate, because unless I give my Sword of the Cosmos to Sophie to let her kill HJM once, that might be fun. That might be fun. Yeah, not bad at all. Percentage of time spent AFK. This is my jam here. 20%. I don't know who said it, but they said that I was the neb of this server, and yes, I am AFK a lot. There's been entire days where I have logged on and then walked away and forgot that I was logged in and spent like 6 hours in AFK here, just out of nowhere, just out of nowhere. So, let's see, jumps. Sophie GB hopping. The 3 most active people are in the top 5, so not bad. This is Nuke, a Horsham of the meteor mining fame, and then of course Namzi down here in 7, still knows how to jump around. Yes. Wait, where are you, Blade? You're all the way at the bottom, Blade. Why are you? Masters of blades do not need to jump. 'Tis below them. They slash their way through. Oh man. This is the one that made me laugh the other day when I saw it. HJM lapping the field with 16k. What are you doing, HJM? It's almost as if he's preparing some sort of super weapon in secret. For nefarious purposes. As we all know, the M in HJM stands for Menace to Society. So yeah, I don't know what he's into. I don't know what he's doing. And then yeah, deaths per hour. Yeah, poor Buster. Yeah, he got all his deaths on day 1 probably. Time AFK. Yeah, boy. Yeah, see, it's kind of like being the strikeout king. You can't be the strikeout king unless you have a long career. You can't be the AFK king on a server unless you've been here for a long time. So I've played a lot, and I've also AFK'd a lot. So yeah, yep, we're having fun. That's some fun stuff. Let's get back to doing what we're doing. Well, and what we're not doing, we're not doing this. Okay. Uh, so I guess what we could do, we could start looking at the sword and the pick, because we are making the sword of the cosmos and um whatever the pick is, the pick of shattered earth. Oh, what are you? What are you called? Let's put some respect on your name. World Breaker. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, look, Infinity Pickaxe never breaks, able to break bedrock, and capable of mining a 16 by 16 by 16 area instantly. This thing is a beast. This thing is a beast. I should be able to get all of this today. As we found out when we crafted the Infinity Leggings, if you use an extremely primordial pearl in this recipe, it's just a catalyst. You just have to have it. They don't get consumed. So we already have these two pearls. So all I have to do is worry about making the 4 items right here. And the neutronium large plate will take a minute, but that's not going to be too bad. Because I dealt with some large plate fairly recently, so I've got a spot for that. So then now, well, let's look at the Sword of the Cosmos. This is the big one. This is the one that I can't wait to get, because I have not crafted a Sword of the Cosmos legitimately. I've held one a bunch of times. We've had plenty of worlds where me and my buddies have like pulled it out of creative and bopped each other with them. Yeah, but I've never crafted one for real. So I don't know what is all in the making of one of these. I don't know if we have all of this automated yet. So we're gonna go through this piece by piece. Tronium large sword blade. So we get a stack of neutronium. So half are going to be for the plates, and then need 8 for the blade. And the blade is... Dun, 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 dun. Where is the blade? The blade is on Gata instead of on here. The blade cast is right here. Yes. Okay. All right. And then my super secret, not really secret, spot to print things off is here. Yeah, see. So we're gonna do you like that. I don't know, how long are these? Oh, 4,096 seconds. Oh, oh my. All right, so let's get another one of these. Sure. Let's just make one. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. And you're gonna be 4096 as well. Okay. I'm glad that I got those started, because I didn't realize I was unfamiliar with your game, Neutronium. All right, so That's gonna go for the rest of the stream, apparently. Wait, how many seconds are in an hour? It's 8,600 seconds in an hour. So that's gonna be 16,000. So that's 2 hours. Okay, yeah, maybe not the whole stream, but um, definitely for a couple hours. Let's get the rest of these pieces if we can. So again, Sword of the Cosmos, Edge of the Primordials. Let's just double check. Edge of the Primordials. Now you can get these in bags, but they're not craftable. Okay, that's fine. We'll set up crafting for those later. Again, like I said, I'm gonna try to make a set of each of these for Sophie and HJM, but that's not today. Today is really just grinding and rushing to see if I can get chaotic cores. That's why I named the stream Greg Time No Handbrake. Just trying to be funny. Nano Saber. Ooh, that's an interesting one. Nano Saber. What are you? Okay, hold on a minute. Let's just make 2 more of these really quickly because I got a funny feeling. I'm gonna want to just print some things out. Now, for this, I am going to print out some extras so that we have them for later. Do we have another shape? That was the only shape. Okay, that's actually fine. I'll show you what I mean in a second. So once, if you're making things in one of these extruders, once the shape is epic. Okay, here we go. What am I trying to say? So the pieces in progress, I can take the cast out and not have any problems and use it somewhere else. So there we go. There we go. 16 seconds, that's not bad. We probably do need to make some sort of um thing for extruder recipes to use all of these casts. Again, now that we have cribs, I could probably whip up something to where we have basically all of the different uh plates available for auto crafting. Or not plates, casts. You guys know what I'm talking about. You guys know what I'm talking about. I don't, but you guys do. All right, Nano Saber. So we're gonna get. Oh, that's just shaped crafting. We need to go here. Okay, let's go. I remember this being a problem. So I'm taking you out, putting you in. Power unit. I don't know. I don't think we have power units automated yet. We'll find out here in just a second. Oh, my bitrate looks like it's doo-doo. Let's see if it actually is doo-doo. I hadn't dropped any frames. Okay, whatever. Whatever. Nano. Can we get one? Nope. Power unit. Yep. I assumed so, but I didn't want to. Let's see. Oh, nice. Yep. Good to hear, John. Good to see you. Have the fun time with the families. It's all good. Let's see. Yep. I should have a Sword of the Cosmos today. Oh, it's so good. Oh, so good. This is also molecular. So yeah, perfect. Let's see if this will craft as it is, or do I have to do some other modifications? What is that? Power unit? Yeah. Yeah, oh yeah. I messed that up. Okay, hold on a minute. Definitely messed that up. I'm surprised I didn't see that. Oh, fail. HV circuit. Go. All right, now. Okay. So does this make a nano saber? Hey, let's go. Let's go. All right. Next, awakened Icorium sword. Ooh, okay. This is fun. I don't think I've automated diamond spikes, but I'm pretty sure everything else here has been automated, or we have like oodles, oodles and oodles. Okay. Do I have oh, let's check that. Does this work? Okay, looks good to me. Nice. Okay. All right. So now I make a pattern for the awakened, which is this. Yeah, the way we're doing this, I'm assuming this is the standard way. We just make it the way that it is. You know, separate anything that stacks on accident. Get rid of all of the aspects at the end, and we slap ours pretty easily underneath. Again, this is just kind of a standard setup as far as I know. If anybody has had questions about how to automate this stuff, go. All right. So this is going to be going for a long time because I thought my 30,000 Icorium was going to be going overnight, but apparently this thing likes to hang up as soon as there's no players online. So, yeah. it used to hang up all the time. It seems to a lot of the random hangups seem to have been alleviated after I put in this thalametric cell. But still, if I were to log out right now, I'd come back and probably like at least a 50-50 chance that this broke within 5 minutes. And it might even be immediately. I just don't know. All right. So anyway, that'll be the awakened Icorium sword, which I can't order right now because obvious reasons. The Skullfire. I'm pretty sure that I already have a Skullfire. I'm gonna use mine. Yeah, see, I have one. Yeah, you know what? And actually, let's why not? Why not top off the sword? Why not be perfect? It's well within reach. All right. So next, oh yeah, the Draconic Staff of Power. I haven't built this yet. And this is going to require the sword, the shovel, the pick. Each of these are going to require the Wyvern version, as you can see. So that is going to be a problem, actually. Hold on. That's actually a problem. I need to... Dang it. I guess I'll cancel this for now. And I'll pick it up and let it go when I'm AFK, because inevitably after stream I'm gonna stand up and forget that I'm still logged in and let this AFK for 6 hours again. So perhaps. Um. Oh, we'll just take this one, and we'll let whoever made this one can make another one. Let's see. So to get the Draconic Staff of Power, let's start with the sword. As you can see, sword is doing sword things. I'm gonna have to print out all these pieces because all of these cores have to go through the single Draconic Fusion that I've got right now, and then all of this extreme crafting has to be done by hand because I don't have that set up yet. This is a bound blade, okay, and then this is a bound shovel, makes sense, and so I guess this is a bound pick. Yeah, so pickaxe of the core, shovel of the earth mover. I forget the name of the sword. Yeah, Sword of the Zephyr. Yeah. All right, I'll give you one of these. Yeah, so this is the real reason why I stopped my Icorium, because I'm gonna have to print off a whole bunch of random stuff like this. Earth mover. Glad we programmed all these things in a long time ago. Yeah, pick of the core. All right. Now we can get this. Oh, yeah, I need to magnet, why you gotta be the way you are? At least I remembered beforehand this time. So, and I also don't have a drop button because I unbind Q. Oh crap. Let's just throw it. There we go. I should be able to just tank the lightning. Okay. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. See? First time every time, you guys. Real pro stuff right there. Nice. Okay. That's done. Oh, you know what? There. Bam. All right. So now I can make the wyvern version of these. So let's go ahead and get those keyed up. And I can make 1, 2, 3 wyvern energy cores. Okay. Three. And then 2, 4, 6. So we'll just do 10. Oh, you know what? There is some wyvern stuff right here already built. I think we're gonna make our own. We're already this far in. We're gonna make our own. We're making our own. We're playing through. So I need to get some draconium ingots and some neutronium ingots. Okay. Draconium. Let's cook 1,000 of you. And bam. Okay. I think that's it. Oh no, draconium plates. That's right. Perfect. All right. Now I have the good guy here. Oh, is there? I hope there's a better way of clearing this. I hope I don't have to clear by hand every time. Whatever. So then why shovel? There we go. Okay. And sword. Nice. Okay. All of you guys can go back home. And you too. All right, next up. And let's see. Sword. Pick. Shovel. Okay, so we're gonna do three Draconic cores. I need drag plates, right? Yeah. And then draconium ingots. Okay. Awakened. Oh, I already have that. I need the ingots. There we go. Alright, and then I need 2, 4, 6 of these. Let's just make 10. Oh, this might take longer than I thought. Oh, man. How much of this is overcrafting and how much of this is actually necessary to get this uh finished? I don't know. Because I know I've supersized a lot of patterns lately. Even Icorium. If I have to wait too awfully long, I will start working on other pieces. Um, yeah, once we can get that Draconic Staff of Power built, yeah, that's pretty much Sword of Cosmos right there. Well, all right. I guess let's let that work. And we also need 3 of the cores. So where are you? All right, yeah, it's just gonna go when it goes. All right, perfect. So, guess what I could do is I could set up the Cosmos over here. Skullfire, my beloved. Farewell. Safe travels. You're going to a better place. This is gonna be fantastic. Plates. I need 10. I'll be able to go and get that neutronium blade. In probably like 10 minutes, I guess. Let's see. Oh yeah, 4 Shard of Creations. Ugh, this thing's expensive. You have 1. Can I get 3 more of these? I can. Okay. They're not bad. Void Essence. Void Essence is a little bit annoying, if I remember correctly. Well, I hope everybody's Thanksgiving has went well. If you're over here in America, we just had a holiday. Um, for everybody else, I hope you got to pretend and just pig out anyway. So that's really the meaning behind the holiday. There's no it has lost the majority of its significance. Unfortunately, you just get to pig out. Um, yeah, we got destroyed. I work in retail, so we got destroyed. We're going to continue to get destroyed. Many days coming up, leading up to Christmas time. Yeah, going to get fully wrecked. So, I do intend to try to stream more, but the try to stream more push might be in January. I might not be able to muster more than a Friday or Saturday stream until then. Um, yeah, we'll see. We will see. Um, I mentioned this in the last stream, and I'll go ahead and kind of go over it again here briefly, because I know I was given Blade and Namzi to a lesser extent trouble about being in so many different runs and like wandering off and doing other things. I also was doing a lot of different other things and had almost not completely wandered off, but I was definitely working on some other things. But um I had a collab with John that blew up. We called it the Don't Die run, and I broke the rule. The one rule that we had, I broke it. And then I had a hardcore season 3 save that I had lost and then found and then lost again and found again. It's corrupt. So, yep. So that one's done. And then I had teamed up with a group to do a run that had bounced around from server to server a couple times, and I lost track of them. So that's out. Um, the only other thing that I'm planning on doing anytime soon, like before the end of Minions, is I would like to join a twist run, and there is the chance that I might start a new hardcore season, but I don't know. That's going to be entirely dependent on if I have the time, and I don't have anything here to stream. So if I'm only streaming Minions once a week, it's a good progress update saying, hey, this is what we got done this week, which is not much. Everybody's busy. Everybody's busy for holidays, real or imagined, depending on where you are. Let's see. But yeah, if I could find a good twist run to jump into, I would love to get into that. But also, I don't really have the time to spend on it. Especially since I've been going turbo here on Minions, just basically just trying to upgrade all the things, and everything is becoming an array. Everything is becoming 10 or 12 or 20 of whatever it is, and we're at the base of the ramp of like the exponential at the end of this pack, where everything just kind of goes to infinity, and you have to just keep making more and more and more resources to feed that beast. Yeah, we're right there at the edge of the ramp where it starts going up very, very fast. And then I think once we get Eye of Harmony, it's vertical. Like the amount of resources we need just goes up. Like just to breathe, it costs. um, put you guys in. Are my shards done? Shards are not done. All right, you're still going. Everything is waiting on Ichor. So now that we've solved the issue with uh not having enough aspects, not having enough essentia, maybe do we do an array of infusion just to print this stuff out faster? Because hey, potato, what's up, my dude? Yeah, for anybody that doesn't know, the Minions run is Random Potatoes community run. We're in early to mid UIV. I know that Potato saw it on the Discord yesterday, but I've got Infinity Armor. Very nice. Very swag. Very nice. Yeah, I'll show again. It's been fun showing this off. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if the black hole is actually going to stay here. It's not a bad spot for it, but it could have gotten its own location. But yeah, we've got 3 compact 5s. 2 are hooked up. One is going to be hooked up later this stream. What else is cool that you might want to see? No. HJM built the structure for the black hole, and then he said, I'm paraphrasing here, but he said, I didn't have time for the redstone. I'll get to it the next time I'm on. And then that just hasn't happened yet. Not no name and shame by any means, but yeah, we've all been busy a little bit too much for trying to keep this run moving forward as fast as it could. So that's why I'm over here. Yeah, it can be figured out. I think the way that he said it was the way that it works out for our current setup is that he was going to keep a black hole open for like 3 minutes 30 or 4 minutes 30, something like, I don't remember the exact number, but that was going to be just long enough to do anything that we needed to do, plus like a margin of error. So I don't know. Again, I don't ask me for the specifics on that thing because I looked at the tooltip and I was like, yeah, yeah. HJM is going to brute force black holes. Yeah, we're going to be punching space time in the face in this base. Anyway, I'm trying to think of any if there's anything else that's like really cool that you haven't seen yet. You have seen this. This is like I said, a biblically accurate DTPF array. Yeah. This is where the draconics are going to go once I can. Yeah. Once I can print out enough of these stupid coils, dragon blood is not going to be an issue whatsoever. But oh my god, like finishing this array, that might be an all week adventure if these coils end up being a pain. So Tato, I don't know what to say, my guy. We're doing some cool things here, but I'm thinking I might just throw everything in a chest and go build something in creative. I was thinking about that the other day between rushing on these other runs that I've that I've joined, and then rushing here to try to get through tech. I haven't built anything. Like I haven't actually like built any creative structures in a while, and I was thinking about that as I was watching the replay of the LV Blitz event. Like, man, I didn't even build in this thing. Like, yeah. You know, well, I appreciate you saying that out loud, but yeah, I was just thinking to myself, I'm like, I didn't even build anything nice in the freaking event. Are you serious? So, I really am thinking about stopping to smell the roses. We can be in UIV for a little while until Sophie returns, and once I get a few key fun things like this Sword of the Cosmos, I might I might switch gears and build something neat. I can keep the server up as long as needed, as long as you guys are playing. Okay, well that's fair. I do know that there has been rumblings here and there about interest in a new minions run. You know, to bring in some new people and do the fun thing again. I assume that wouldn't start until this one is finished, regardless. Is that correct? I think if we all buckled down and went really hard at it, we could. Don't think new minions will affect this one. Okay, fair, fair. Um, I think that if we buckled down and really knuckled it out, we could probably get the like a gate in January. I don't think we could get it in this year. Like we're close, but we're not really that close. I know I've always liked the joke where the player says, "Hey, I'm in UMV now. I'm halfway there." So yeah, maybe we're a quarter of the way. We're preparing to update. So I don't, you know, granted, again, I haven't heard anything from Sophie lately. I think you've probably talked to Sophie more recently than I have. And then I know HJM was in one of your chats the other day. Um, we're all kind of preparing to update. Um, I don't. We could gate in 2.7, but I don't know if we want to. I think we're planning on updating. Yeah, she's very busy. Yeah, she was lamenting the fact that just as soon as her one project was finally done and she'd be able to breathe for a day or two, that her professor had said that the project 2 has just dropped on the project website, and with of course with all the crying emojis that are attendant to that. Yeah. But yeah, yeah, rip for real, because I'm really I'm looking forward to Sophie coming back. I want to see what she does with her creative build. We are planning on moving to the new PDIM. It's just as cool as it was the last time you saw it, because I don't think anything has changed in the interim. But yeah, you know, this is where the God Forge is gonna go. This is gonna be fantastic. I can't wait to see a gorge spinning in this thing, especially once we get all 3 rings. That's gonna look so damn cool. Um, and then yeah, a space elevator that's actually nice to look at. What? What is this? But yeah, I don't want to build anything out here because I don't know what her vision is for the general layout of the area. I don't want to step on her toes. Um, so she made this layout for this PDEM a long time ago, honestly, and she has since said this is just going to be the main one that's in the center of the base, and we're going to have like a whole bunch of them in a pack over on the side, or maybe even in a ring around the rest. Like I don't know how many. I don't think we need that many space elevators, but they could be in a ring formation around the entire base, or in a group. No, honestly, we have 4 now, because so this one is not running at all. Let me see if I can get back to Where do you go? Oh, you're not powered. You know what? Let's just do this. So let me get over here so I can show off and talk at the same time. So I was planning on making this big boy with the 24. Of course, this is going to get maxed out with fives when whenever we finally get them. But I wanted this to be all space miners, so like a full elevator of just miners. Right now, I have a full small miner or a full small elevator of assemblers. This isn't nearly enough for especially if we want to move to like an optical paradigm. We're gonna need at least another space elevator full of assemblers, and perhaps they need to be big elevators for just for assembly. And then after that, we've got pumps. I have a full small elevator of pumps. That seems to be okay. We're only pumping 12 things or like 11 things anyway. So I think that's okay. But if we needed more pumps, we could build a bigger one. It's fine. And then this one over here is kind of like the first one, the catch-all one. So I think HJM moved all of these over to mining, except for these, of course. So let me gather my thoughts here because I was going to build out this guy right here, but I was going to have to build a quantum computer for each quadrant, and that was going to be 6 opticals coming out of each quantum computer to serve all of these mining modules. And then I was thinking, no, in 2.8 they've got the static switch that came out, and you could do one quantum computer, and you could do a static switch, and the static switch can be the one that provides all of the optical or all of the data to all of the miners. I'm like, all right, perfect. That's the way I'm going to do it. And then I'm like, you know what? By the time we actually get out to the new PDIM, I'm probably going to have cloud computation unlocked, and we're just going to do this wirelessly. So I might not even need the static switches. I might not need to wait to wire this up until 2.8. So I'm just like, I'm flopping all the way back and forth on this new miner. I don't know what I'm doing right now, and I could either wait until we update, or I could build it tomorrow. It just depends on which way the wind blows, basically. So that's fun. I heard that Beamline, or like the synchrotron, is slightly different in 2.8, so I'll need to do a little bit of modification here. I also want to get these on lasers instead of just fat infinity pipes. Well, that's nice. That's a nice little look. HJM wants to build the cursed mega vacuum freezer that you can find on the GTNH Discord. The one that's like, it's got like 26 MVFs jammed into a space that's basically like this big. It's ridiculous. yeah, he's gonna do it. Yeah, HJM again. He is a menace. It is his MO. It's fine. I need to upgrade this because I think these coils are still. Are these awakened? I can't even remember. I don't even know. Doesn't matter, honestly. It doesn't run that much. The one that I need to get with HJM and Sophie about is how DTPF is running. So yeah, those do not look like Hypogen. No, I need to upgrade them. They need to be spicy Cupros. So the story over here, and the ad's gonna play in 1 minute, but I'll get this out really quick. So I built 96 mixers over here to supply the original DTPF, and as soon as we turned it on, HJM made these the transcendent plasma mixers, And once those mixers were built, I don't think my mixers have ran again since. So I'm wondering if I can rip my mixers out of here to make more space. And I need to talk to HJM and Sophie about that to see what they say about it. But I think I can because I think everything runs through these guys now. Yeah, exactly, potato, exactly. And so also another thing is uh, we've got um, we've got these Mark IVs down here, which are adequate. But now that I've printed out Mark Fives, I'm wondering if if do we run all of the plasmas through the Mark Fives for the main base instead of using these Mark IVs dedicated for the DTPF platform? That's another thing that I want to ask about because these should be fives as well. I just can't print them out fast enough yet. Yes, we should just use the fives, more Mark fives in the main base. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Uh, yeah, we're definitely printing out fives. I want to print fives like nobody's business. I'm working on. Oh, I was already over there. There's an ad that's going to start really soon. But yeah, I'm working on this set of Drac Fusion array so I can print out Dragon Blood faster. Just for Mark Fives. So yeah, sorry about the ad for anybody that's joining right now. Apologies. I will come back down here and we'll hang out here for a second. Um, while the ad is running, maybe I'll start wiring this up because I did say that I was going to wire up this third one, and I am going to do it by hand. So let me do a little bit of infinity wiring here. Use my time constructively. I am looking forward. I really hope that cause it's not a. I hope that we get. It's not a foregone conclusion that we finish this game. Like a whole bunch of different things could come up. But I'm assuming that if we stay on our current trajectory, that HJM, Sophie, and I will probably finish this run in January. Uh, early January if we rush. Probably like early February if we take our time. uh, that's gonna be really fun. Oh yeah, the ads on Arthur. Let me stop talking. Let me stop the yap. Uh, I know Potato won't begrudge me. I know he's fond of the yap. He knows what I'm talking about. That's a good question, X. How about this? We'll go and check that out when that ad is finished, so that like I can loop everybody in. Because I actually need to ask HJM. I haven't asked him what his recently updated setup is making. Now, how does this get hooked in? Okay. That's just that. Let's see. And then, yep. Man. Of course, Bozos wants his money, but man, waiting 3 minutes for the ads to be finished when you're actually waiting for them, it's brutal. Like usually when I'm watching Tato or somebody else that runs ads in a block like that, I do try to get up and at least go get a drink, bio break and stuff like that. But man, when you're here sitting through it, it's brutal. That's all hooked up. Yep. Okay. I don't really have time to do another side, but I'll start one. Ad is almost over, mercifully. Okay. Yes, ad break is over. Hallelujah. So, I've got a bunch of questions to ask real quick. Or to answer real quick. How much power are we making? I don't know. HJM has recently updated our power generation setup, but I don't know how much we're making. We are mostly using wireless at this point. But yeah. Back from ads. Yes. Yeah, I don't like sitting through ads. It's very long when you're actually waiting for them to finish. So I hope Bezos is happy with his few pennies from us, and we can continue. Yeah, I will have to ask HJM here or in Discord how much yeah, a necessary evil, yes, unfortunately. I don't know how much our knack fuel setup is making. I think it is because it was making like 24 billion EU per tick, but I think it's over 100 now. Now that he's modified things, but I don't know how far ahead it is or how much more it is. And then let's see. Let's see. It does feel maybe it's trillions. Maybe it is trillions. Let's see. Let's go over here really quick. I need to count some. I need to count commas apparently. So it'd be that's of course hundreds, thousands, millions, billions, trillions. We've got 6 quadrillions stored in this super cap, but that's only 10 to the 15th. We actually have 10 to the 18th stored, but also we were at 3.0 times 10 to the 18 last week, and now since I've added a bunch of stuff and ran a bunch of things, and I've been putting a whole bunch of stuff on UIV, now we're down to 2.5 times 10 to the 18. So just what I have done has chewed through a 1/6 of our backlog of energy, which could potentially just be like things backfilling, or various other stuff like that. Where are you? So yeah, you could see HJM did upgrade it. We've got he's got a DTPF out here now. We've got 16 uh um of the reactors now instead of 8. I think this reactor is new. I wonder if all 3 of these are running finally. Looks like all 3 of those are hooked up now. Only 2 of those were working in the past. And then I believe he's upgraded the coils inside of these to be as high as they can be at the moment. And also he's made more of these. But you're right, X, that this is adequate for now, but it's I mentioned this just a little bit ago that we're like right at the ramp of like the exponential increase in like resources, power, waiting for crafts as well, or like that's just gonna go in, that's gonna go vertically really soon for us. So yeah, but yeah, if you want one of the in jokes, I think Potato and also X, I think you both know about this, but this is funny. Yeah, Sophie said no crafting cards at all in the base, so HJM made a crafting card setup that crafts crafting cards or something like that. So Sophie came on and built this in the middle of knack fuel. It's just missing a button. Just one button. Just one button and it all goes away. But then to placate, yeah, exactly, the base deleter. So to placate Sophie, HJM did this. He made a full-sized neutronium tank full of vodka. The perfect gift for your friend or family who happens to be in university. It's probably the garbage stuff on the bottom shelf that comes in the plastic jug, but you know, it is what it is. Apparently she does not drink. Ugh, not vodka anyway. Still, that's probably a good thing, but this is also hella funny. uh, see what else is fun. I know you guys were asking a couple other questions. I think I've glossed over something or didn't answer something quite right. So if I glossed over anybody's if I glossed an explanation that I should have went into, it's just because my brain is smooth. Oh, speaking about smooth brain, speaking of smooth brain, I know that everybody knows that I have this for a for an emoji. I added 2 new emojis the other day. Unfortunately, they are for tier 1 supporters because I'm out of emoji slots. But we have these now. So that's kind of fun. How many coals? Neb, you already know the answer, Neb, and you're going to be so disappointed. You're going to be so disappointed, Neb. We do only have 2. Well, actually, you're right, but also at the same time, I am planning on and actually, you know, mea culpa. Look, I have actually set up to build 4 more. They are set up, ready to go. We're waiting to make UIV component casings because right now this one's on UEV. We're waiting for UIV component casings to make the new coals. And then in order to make the UIV component casings, I need the black hole generator to be fully up and running. So if this isn't HJM's very next task, I'm going to have to do the black hole guy this week. Like it's almost an inevitability because if I remember correctly, I have to do the black hole generator to make the pieces that we're going to need to make the first bit of the God Forge. So yeah, if we get the pseudo stable black hole online, I would be more confident in saying we're fully in UIV, like right in the middle of UIV. But yeah, I would say we're early UIV at the moment, specifically because we've got some things that aren't running and are inefficient. I will say though, I have been busy, Neb, making arrays of things, trying to reduce bottlenecks. Not the coal, of course, but the very next bottleneck that I need to work on is this PCB factory, and I have been told I really only need 1 of the tier 3. I was planning on making 2 or maybe even 4, but I've been told over and over that I really only need 1, and it's gonna go right here, and then I know it has some attendant structures with it. It has one that looks just like this. It might actually be this one exactly, but I don't know. I have to look it up. I have to look up exactly what the side machines are, or the side structures are. The other side structure looks almost exactly like this, but I don't know if it is exactly this. So, tier 3 PCB is going to go right here. The side structures are going to go right around it, which is going to free up a bunch of space. for probably for these, because these are making the reinforced glass tubes. That's all of these 6 shapers right here are doing, is the reinforced glass tubes for right now, at least. We've got 4 more over here for regular like uh buffer and proxy stuff, but I want to make at least 4 more solidifiers for the main base. And honestly, I might, if I'm really slick about it, I can put them sideways here and think about doing like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 sideways pairs. So it'd be 5 pairs of 2 sideways. Then once I get that built, I tear these out, these 4, and I put another 5 pairs in on this side. So we would go from 4 to 20. So I think that's the play here for the solidifiers. Because what I heard from people, yeah, exactly, Potato. What I've heard from people is that this whole part of the game is spam, but some of it is more spam than others. And what I heard was solidifiers is one of those things that is more spam than the rest. So I'm just kind of like bracing my mind. I'm bracing my mind to make a stack of these stupid things. You know what I mean? Yeah, and yeah, no, but yeah. Okay. I fully I do know that we're at the foothills of the exponential curve. Yeah, the extruders I did over here. This is adequate for now. I made 24. This is adequate for the moment. I need to redo cutting machines because this was the first thing that I tried to do, and this was before cribs. So these 8 cutters are getting ripped out, and that's going to be a whole nother array. These extruders, what is it? Is it shear bond plates or something like that? Lovely bamboo farm. That's so cool. Yeah. So yeah, shear bond plates. I might actually I might leave an array like this for the regular stuff for the base, and then build like 100 extruders just for shear bond plate somewhere else in like some ginormous glob. Yeah. Um, yeah, the solidifiers, like I said, I do plan on being able to fit 20 in this section right here, but even 20 is not really like 20 isn't the number that I want. I was only half joking about making a stack of these. And like you guys were saying, like Potato says, he's known people that have had 256. It's ridiculous. They're very slow for high tier materials. Yes, yeah. Anything that's painfully, achingly slow is getting a raid to the nth degree. I just unfortunately, as you all know, like all of you guys have been to end game here, for what it's worth. Uh, I'm needing to pick my battles. I'm trying to do one thing at a time right now. Right this second at least, my play is print out more awakened coils so that I can finish a draconium a drac fusion array. I'm only making 18 for now. But once I get that up, I can start printing dragon blood at a reasonable rate. And once I can do that, then I can print out compact 5s at a reasonable rate. Once I can print out compact 5s at a reasonable rate, we can start finally using plasma for everything instead of just being able to like craft with it. So yeah. Oh, dude, I am so disappointed at Dragon Blood. Neb, you already know. You already know. I'm making 18 of these with awakened coils, and that's the down payment on the Dragon Blood factory. It's so garbage. Oh, it's so garbage. Yeah, these 18 are the down payment of the Dragon Blood Factory. Oh man, I you know, I was actually thinking about, because I got myself some Infinity. I was really thinking about putting chaotic coils on them, but there's no way. You can't kill enough chaotic dragons to get enough coils, to my knowledge. So I'm going to make a giant array on Awakened, and then I'm going to have a single one to the side with chaotic coils. What else? What else is good right now? Because I was waiting on some crafts that are all done. Nice. So I need you guys. I need these guys. I need creation. Crashing. Oh man, once upon a time, I could spell. Once upon a time, I actually won a spelling bee, you guys. You might not it might not be apparent from the way that I'm typing right now. uh, yeah, so Potato, I managed to jump into your stream in the middle of that thing going on where uh where three was asking everybody questions about how they stood on the game, how they felt about certain features. That was really cool, and I hope that's good feedback for the people that need to hear it. That was really neat to see. Yes, exactly. Yeah, Tato knows what the deal is. Okay. And then I don't know. Can you clear this crafting grid over on the right side without actually like clearing every bit of the pieces out? That would be nice to know. Okay. The main dev is sadly an elitist that doesn't really change big things unless he himself gets annoyed by it. Yeah. The real game is the grind along the way. All right, so now we've got these three guys. All right, so now finally we can make our oh, what is it, like, tool of power? What are you called again? Draconic staff of power. Yes, we need this. Which is two more of these and one more of these. I forgot to count. Oh man. I wish I would have seen those. I would have added those into the previous craft. Oh man. Yeah, so I want to add that like while I was watching you guys talk about watching Three's question and answer session, um when he asked the assembled group whether or not that there was enough there was proper documentation for somebody to get all the way through the pack just with in-game features, I was like, no, like out of a one on a scale of 1 to 10, that's like a -10. Because like, listen, like, I've played GTNH since the 1.0 era. Like, I played GTNH back when 1.7 was the meta, and I'm still looking up things every single day in this game because nothing is written out. Nothing is written to the point where, like, it probably is written somewhere, but if it's only got a one-line mention in one quest in the book, it's like it doesn't exist. There's too many quests, there's too many explanations. If it's only written in one place one time, it's like it doesn't exist. Um so imagine my surprise the other day when I finally figured out that compact fives have to be powered equally. You can't just put on a laser pipe and expect the thing to work. um it is written in the quest book. It's actually written pretty prominently in the quest book once I found it. But there's a million little details like that are, even if they're written in the quest book, you can't find them. You just can't find it. And then you go on the wiki. Muri's, as good as it needs 10 times as many pages, and every single page needs 10 times as much info. I know it's basically maintained through volunteer work, but man, honestly, I'm thinking once I get done with minions, I might go through the wiki and make a few pages of my own, just to help noobs, because there has been so many things that I'm getting tripped up on. I'm getting tripped up on things like today with stuff like brand new stuff that I'm doing today. It's just ridiculous. Um, it's just little things, like little quality of life things that I would like to know about. You know what? So, Potato, I've been meaning to talk to you about that because in a previous life, I was trying to be an amateur author. I know how to do words good. I've been meaning to throw my hat in the ring and help you guys out with some things. Um, uh, I don't know if I have the requisite experience to make in-depth guides, but if somebody makes an in-depth guide that needs some tweaking and some maybe some thoughtful vocabulary therein, I'm your guy. Like, get a hold of me. Like, I could probably shine up just about anything. Yes, I can absolutely do that. I don't know if I have the requisite knowledge to make an entry, but I can absolutely make them better. Yeah, I saw you say that the other day. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm honestly kind of busy myself, but also at the same time, there's nights where I'm up till 3 a.m. Just like waiting for laundry to get done, or can't sleep, or whatever else. Um, there's I could just as easily open a text editor and work on a paragraph at a time, here and there. And I do believe that I could, I could really put some good stuff towards the project. Well, I'll tell you what, Tato. Um, I'll try to hit you up after stream, especially if I don't forget, because you know how it is. Or you hit me up, or leave a ping in my DMs, because I'll hit you up and ask you about, maybe, like, is there one thing more than the rest that needs some editing work right now? Like, I could do worst first, if that makes sense. Or if there's something that was, like you said, 90% finished, but you wanted to get it over the finish line. I could probably help with some of that too. So, um, let's see. This, and then did I need? Where did I need? Oh, I needed the extreme pearls for the next thing, for the for the pick. That's right. Okay, so I'm done here. So that's this. Yeah, we definitely talk about that off stream because yeah, I'm going to be brainless for the moment, but yeah, um, really what it depends on is where are the deficiencies, and I hate to use that word because um, it's got a negative connotation, but I can absolutely plug some gaps and do some worst first, and things of that nature. And you're right. I'm a UIV player. I don't know nothing. I could definitely contribute. Yeah, like I even teased you the other day when you were streaming, because I was saying like yeah, playing and talking are hard, right? uh, uh, yes, exactly. You guys know you guys get it. Yeah, you guys are with us. All right, 2 cosmic neutronium blocks and an infinity catalyst. Yeah, you know what, Neb? You're actually right because like 90% of players are like moon or before, and that's when all of the guides need to be. We need not only do we need good guides for like speedrunner types, but we need good guides for day one, like first time players. We need guides for people like think like Project Singularity. Like, what do you do if you're stuck in this tier for X number of weeks or months? What all can you do to max out this specific tier? That would also be a cool set of guides to have as well. So maybe I don't know if there's any crossover there, but maybe the Singularity guys can come up with some guides like that. So so the internet is a series of tubes, and P2P is just when you crimp the tube, like when you're in a grade school, when you crimp the tube and then you point it at your friend and say, "Hey, look what I could do," and then you let the crimp out and it sprays in his face. That's channels. That's channels. um oh yeah, it's a very dull blade. Look at what we're missing. The blade of the blade. Yes. Okay. Let's yep. I know how to do this. Yes, I know how to play. Yes, this is not my first day. I was so tired of waiting for this stuff that I actually yeah, I only got one plate done so far. Ugh, gross. Okay, so let's do. There we go. Then that sucks. You can't shift click them into the Oh, yeah, well it does unless you want to I don't want to I hear me out. I don't want to make the multi-block because if I do, I wanted to make the multi-block so that all of that was set up on AE ready to go so that I don't have to switch any of this stuff out ever again. I didn't want to use the multi-block just to have to switch the casts out. Yes, yeah, we are not rushing whatsoever. But yeah, I actually, believe it or not, before you came in, I was actually talking about making an extruder setup so that we could actually get all of the plates or all of the casts on applied energistics just basically for completion's sake. I'm probably going to do that. Yeah, skill issue is an inevitability. That is for sure. Oh, you guys. Oh, you guys. Oh, you guys. Look at that. Yes. Let me I'll get a print. Let me get that. Okay. If you bear with me for a second, I'm gonna clip this and post it in the Discord. Yeah, I mean, in fairness, like you know, like I mentioned earlier, I've been a long time GTNH player, but uh Minions is the first time I've gotten past IV ever. So yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Let me just clip this. See, save as. Yeah, we're spicy IV right now. Cosmos, no. All right, now I gotta come up with something funny to say, of course. Naturally. And you know what? And it's funny because UIV is starting to feel a little bit like IV in the sense that all of your tech has to get multiplied. You know how like when you get to normal IV, you go from single blocks to multi blocks. In UIV, I'm going from multi blocks to arrays, like array for everything. So it kind of tracks. All right. I just wanted to post that in the Discord. Everybody can ooh and ah. Ooh, and then I can uh let's go ahead and we can retire this bad boy. Where do we want to put it? Oh yeah. Okay. This is my not a noob certificate. It is a forgery, but I do have a not a noob certificate. There we go. And then I don't know. Have you seen this Tato? Have you seen the Infinite Tato? It's your cousin who has seen beyond the veil of reality, and all he can do is smile up past his ears. uh what else are we doing right now? Because we're definitely not getting the pick right now. So we're not doing any Chaos Dragon things. We could probably do a Chaos Dragon in like an hour. Let's see. What can I do right now? Oh, I need to let's get the awakened craft restarted. I need this to be going like every second that I'm not doing something else. I did use up some of the resources in the interim, but it's not a big deal. It all has to craft anyway. uh So you still do infusion for iCore? Oh, is there a better iCore? I thought better iCore was Twist. Yeah, this is gross. That takes twice as much. Molten Icorium. Icorium dust. Alright. Oh, okay. Oh, elevator stuff. Yeah, okay. So we do have space elevator mining, but I really need to redo it. Let's go out there really quick, actually. But that is a good call. Yeah, I need to do that. So the only miners we have going right now are these guys over here, these 9. And I actually need to break these and put in the Mark 3s. So all 9 of these are doing, I don't know, whatever they're doing. But I actually don't I'm not the one that set these up. If I were to break one of these space miners, I would not know how to get it running again. Of course, without asking you guys, but that's the reason why I haven't put the new ones in, and that's probably also the reason why uh, we're still mining the exact same things that we were mining 3 weeks ago when Sophie was last on. For real. This is the new miner. Once I know what I'm doing, this is going to be the new miner. This is going to have 24 Mark 3s with, of course, the max motors and all that stuff. So, but that's probably going to get cut paste to the PDEM, to the new PDEM. Oh, what else? What else is good? Oh, what? Another drone center? Are you serious? All right, I'll delete that during the next commercial break. Ad break, whatever. In the next Bezos time. Oh, Deep Dark. Duh. I don't think we've been to the Deep Dark. I don't think we've made our Deep Dark portal. Yeah, we have not made this yet. Oh, yeah. That's the reason. No, you didn't. Hey, you didn't slow me down, Potato. And again, hit me up. Slide in my DMs, yo. I'll help you out with some editing and whatever I can do for that project, for real. But yeah, this is the reason why I was trying to make an octuple compressed cobblestone. I knew there was a reason. I knew there was a reason that wasn't just like a stupid "ha, I have one" type reason. You are good, my guy. This is probably going to run really fast because a lot of these compression, like the early compression recipes, are multiplied quite a bit in the new press array. I think isn't that quad or quint, something like that? Bedrockium. It's definitely not octuple, but I know what you're talking about. Quad, yeah, 4 quads and a diamond. Let's see. But yeah, So I know I did touch on this just a second ago, and I know you guys were getting your laughs in, but I really am thinking about making an extruder, or perhaps even a small extruder array, just for all of the like Tinker's casts, and all of this, like, the specialty pieces that we're gonna want to have, because the single blocks are untenable. Hey, hey, Exy, what's up, my guy? What's up? Yeah, check it out, Mister Exy, Mister Hardcore. We got we have 3 Mark V fusions. You definitely don't get Mark V fusion compacts by starting your world over every other week. I actually tuned in to you, Xe, the day before yesterday, I think it was. You were on day 7 of your new world, and I didn't have time to like stick around and chit chat, but I almost typed in chat. I'm like, starting over again. But no, it's good to see you, my guy, and also let's a round of applause to Xe. He happened to be on the winning team when Soy Cake lapped the field. I'm just messing with you, man. Soy and Xe won LV Blitz by a wide margin. I knew Soy and anybody was going to be the team to beat, but putting Xe, Mr. Hardcore, Mr. Early Game, on Soy's team was yeah, that was pretty fun. I hope there's more events like that in the future, and I hope that I'm able to participate in them. I just happen to have the time to do this one. Let's see. So that's gonna take forever. That's gonna take forever. That would be fun. I would be pretty good at the multi-block from memory game that I think was that 3 that did that. I would be pretty good at multi-block memory. I would be pretty good at other like early game rush type things. Term and I, we didn't plan. We didn't have a good plan. We stayed outside the whole time. The first 2 hours of our experience were peaceful. Like, everybody else was getting stomped. Like, I remember like Vin and Kat were getting destroyed by some like crazy spider. Um, um, but then like we were just hanging out at base, playing in peaceful, unlike everybody else. And then yeah, Term took a gravity creeper basically to the face. Like destroyed the coke ovens, destroyed a bunch of stuff. We lost most of our main chests. And it really wasn't his fault necessarily, other than the fact that we should have been inside an hour before then. Cat got jumped by a mother spider. Yeah, that's what it was. Oh man. Oh, it's too funny. But no, I had a lot of fun in the event, and I do hope that there's more fun events in the future. The one that I mentioned, and we could do this at any time. It doesn't have to be like a fully sanctioned event, but I've wanted to do Bonk Wars. I want to print out frying pans with like knockback 50 on them. I want to have a giant ring in the sky of like, you know, like think like a radius of like 50 or 70 or whatever it would need to be. A giant, you know, giant arena, and then a pressure plate in the center that tracks the amount of time that each player has stepped on it. And then just say like the person that accrues the most time on as king of the ring in 8 hours or whatever the event would be. Whoever gets the most time wins X amount of dollars for their charity. I think that could be kind of fun. And I also think it would be a lot of fun giving everybody a knockback 50 frying pan and just watching people fly all over the place. That's where I'm at. Yeah, hacks. I call hacks. He had to take his plug out and blow on it and then put it back in. Yeah, guys, like that's exactly what happened. My man's doing some off-screen mining on screen. How about that? Oh man. But yeah, Exy, since you weren't here for the first half of the stream, I just want to show off real quick. You already saw some of the other cool stuff that I got. I also have the thermometric cell, which is the infinite essentia. It only holds 63 aspects, but it's still infinite. If I really wanted one for the last 6 to make like familiars, I would just, you could just make a new one. Or am I? I think I'm crashed. But I also have infinity. Very nice. Yeah, I think hello. Oh man, the longer it hangs like this, the worse it is. I hope the server didn't just crash, because it does take a minute to come back up. Wait, what? What? Oh wow. Oh, that was so weird. Yeah, we're definitely having some spikes. Spiking to the 250. Oof. Oof. Yeah. Hey, Exy, you're not missing much. End game is the waiting game in all facets. You even have to wait to open the ME drive. Man. What the hell? Okay, so with that in mind, it is nice that we're starting to get some of the end game stuff. Like I tore out the alvearies that were doing the essentia draining right here. I was able to tear all those out and and free up one tick per second. That was nice to free up that single tick. That was very nice, very good. All of the ticks are going towards this, I'm assuming. The AAL array is eating all the ticks. But with that being said, we have talked a little bit, and we've kind of decided to leave everything built until we move to the new PDIM. But with performance being an issue moving forward, it's going to be more and more of an issue moving forward. I want to tear out some of the old stuff that we're not using anymore. Like, for example, I'm sitting here at Platline. We have QFTs now. We have QFTs. We're never going to run Platline through Platline ever again. None of this stuff is ever going to run ever again. I could tear this whole platform out and probably not miss it. There might be like one thing in here that we would miss, and I could build it somewhere else. Yeah, I'm honestly I'm thinking about tearing it out right this second because we need some relief. Yeah, grief, grief, all the things. I'm gonna grief the place, and if anybody wants to come on, say something about it. Oh, I'm sorry. Can you repeat yourself? Can you come say it in my good ear, please? Can you speak in my good ear for 1 second, please? uh, that'd be hilarious, Neb. That'd be so good. Oh man. Um so let's see. So I'm not gonna get my draconic array built on stream. That's unfortunate. I'm not going to get my chaos shards on stream. That's unfortunate. What else? Is there anything else that I was planning on doing today that I could actually finish in the stream? Yeah, you just put more catalysts in it. Isn't that wild? I barely even know how QFTs work, so don't take my don't nothing I says means anything. But yeah, that is pretty neat. Uh, um, I forget who was saying that. Yeah, who reads these days? Are you kidding? Once upon a time, I was an amateur author. I barely even read these days. I bought a new book. I bought a new book the other day. I forget the name of it, but it's like um it's supposed to be like dense sci-fi where it's like it's got it's it's a whole living world inside and intricate plotting and pacing and stuff like that, and I don't have the brain for that no more. At least not right now. I only have brain for Greg. All of the Greg things have taken up the space in my brain that I would be using for useful things like reading or getting my laundry done before a freaking snowstorm hits. Might have been nice. um but yeah, I am going to work on the black hole generator if HJM doesn't in the next week. I'll give him a little bit more time. I'm going to work on printing off more compact fives, but again, that's going to require more dragon blood than we have access to at the moment. So hopefully I can get those coils on the new array and multiply our dragon blood production sometime soon. But yeah, these coils are very expensive right now. These casings, I mean. And I haven't even put in I haven't put in buses or hatches or anything like that yet, so no worries. I got a lot of work to do there. Yeah, I might actually I might ping HJM and just ask him how much his setup over here makes, because I do want to know. I could do 8. I really could do 8. Like power isn't an issue necessarily, but if I was gonna do 8, I would probably put the 8 on the single down here. I'm probably going to leave the array ones as pairs for right now. But you're not wrong. But I definitely could, for real, put 8 on this. At least to get through the hurdle. Power is cheaper than the casings. You're not lying. You're not lying, man. Let's see. Is there anything else that I want to show off before I think about wrapping it up? Oh yeah, this is gonna go away. I had built this just to make the Akashic Tome because there was some sort of problem with something in our main magic setup, and it was basically making the infuser and the auto infuser belch out a bunch of flux and stuff like that. But that should be fixed now. So I'm probably going to tear this all down, print the Akashic Tome tonight, and that's a whole nother page that's finished in the quest book. For anybody that doesn't know, we are planning on making this a Questmaster playthrough, where not only are we going to get Stargate, but we're going to try to finish the quest book. That's going to be a long time coming because a lot of these final quests are going to be really annoying. But that's one of those things, and yeah, I'm gonna be making a bunch of silly things just for quest type reasons really soon. With that being said, do we have I'm gonna see if there's a raid target. I'm gonna see if there's a raid target before the next ad runs. How about that? Oh dang. Oh dang. I didn't realize he was still playing. All right, I know who we're raiding. I was watching Ruckus the last couple days, so good to give him a raid. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun, you guys. Thank you so much. I'll maybe stream tomorrow, but probably not. Most likely it'll be on Friday. Yeah. Have a good one, you guys, and yeah, hit me up in Discord if you have any questions about the stuff I'm doing here, or you have any other comments about the things that I've been doing over here. And then hopefully Sophie can come back soon enough so I can show her my Sword of the Cosmos. It'd be fantastic. And you guys have a great night.